evening, you're watching Nation at 5. I'm Ridhima Bhatnagar. Bengaluru continues to deal with the flood crisis. Heavy downpour in the city has claimed the life of a 23-year-old woman. The girl reportedly touched an electric pole while crossing a flooded road. She then succumbed to her injuries while she was being treated at a nearby hospital. Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai has accused previous Congress governments for the city's poor civic conditions. Meanwhile, the Congress today protested over the government's mismanagement. Now, the Met Department has predicted heavy rainfall till Wednesday. Karnataka government has decided to release 300 crore to restore the damaged infrastructure.
You can see the complete outer ring road is waterlogged, and that's the kind of situation that has been created here because of the heavy downpour. There's a complete traffic jam as well that is witnessed on this particular road here. So that's the difficulty where motorists or all have to get down from their two-wheeler and then move and towards their location. They are literally walking from this deep knee-level water. So many schools, colleges which are located from this particular location, where the students are also finding it very much troublesome to walk in this water, which is very much stinking as well. So the traffic police are trying to divert the traffic from here. They are requesting people to not choose this particular road to travel.
It's mostly who are suffering are the employees, because once they left the home, they're neither able to go back, neither enter. Okay, and this situation has been happening not from 1 or 2 years. It's been happening from the past 10 years. There is no proper encroachment. It's only the security. Yesterday we had a person drowning here. It's only the security person who was here to help, and few of our police personnel who are struggling day in and day out here. Apart from that, we don't see anyone else. And this has been happening.
Colleagues who are working here, it's affecting them a lot. For them, they have to either do work from home or just take leaves off. And that's cancelling their paycheck and everything as well.
In the basement, their vehicles were there, and because water went inside, so they could not go back home also. So they were stuck here.
Where will the water will go? When you black the Rajkalvas, where will the water go? Tell me. That is the main root cause.
क्या करें पूरा भीग गए तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है.
Situation is very bad. Also, we are not getting any daily services like Swiggy, Zomato, or our housemate is not able to come. Also, I have heard that drinking water supply will also be affected for 2 days. So it's a huge tension kind of a situation for us. We both were not able to go to our office today.
Our officers, our engineers, our workers, our SDRF team is working 24/7. We have cleared a lot of encroachments, and we are going to continue to clear them. Wherever there is an issue, they will rush within few hours. And we have started dewatering in most of the places. I think 1 or 2 places there is a problem. Otherwise, all the areas have also been dewatered. This is done because of maladministration and totally unplanned administration of the previous government, Congress government.
Almost all the places where the water was stagnating and people were getting waterlogged, almost all of them are over. This is the worst affected area right now because the Raj Kalve is obstructed. We have started the removal of obstruction since morning. Yesterday we tried, but our equipments were not in a position to cut that strong concrete, etc. Today we are more equipped and we are doing it. Maybe we will run the operation till the middle of the night, 2 or 3 a.m. And by that time we are very sure that this water will go. This water is the backwater of the big primary drain which is overflowing. So once that receives, this will automatically go.
Let me also now bring in our guest to take this discussion forward. We have Sandeep Anirudhan, convener Citizens Agenda for Bengaluru. Good to have you, Sandeep, on the broadcaster with us. Before I get talking about the problems and the solutions, I quickly just want to understand from yesterday to today, which are the areas that continue to be a priority?
Well, all the low-lying areas of Bengaluru are a priority. And if you go back historically, about 30 to 50% of Bengaluru were low-lying marshes. These are wetlands. And the government has not notified the Wetland Act 2017, under which it is supposed to notify every wetland, Rajakaluve, stormwater drain, floodplains, lakes, ponds, and rivers, and protect them. So the responsibility for this flood lies squarely at the door of the government present and previous, who are not notifying the Wetland Act. Why are they not doing it? Because if they don't do it, it allows private parties and of course corrupt government officials to encroach on all these low-lying areas. That is exactly what's happening. They're encroaching these, they're filling it with soil, and then constructions come up, roads come up. Eventually, when it rains, rain goes along the same path. It continues to remember its history and flows along these paths, and then they get drowned.
Yeah.
So this is exactly what's happening throughout Bangalore. If you see, the old parts of Bangalore were sort of planned.
Yeah.
But in the last 5 decades, there are no planning. There's an IT wave from the 80s.
Yeah,
it created
that is
all
a
these
pattern
new
that we've been
developments
seeing
of
over the last couple of months in Bengaluru. That the old structure seems to be okay. It's only the newer structures which seem to be completely collapsing. We also have Professor Chandan Gaura, professor at ISEC Bengaluru, also now joining us on the broadcast. Professor, good to have you on the broadcast with us. One of the key issues due to which we are seeing what's playing out in Bengaluru is encroachment. While on one hand, yes, climate change is a reality that we all have to deal with. When a city gets the highest rainfall it is seen in 3 decades, there is bound to be some sort of repercussions. But what is in our control? That is as far as encroachment is concerned. Don't you then feel it is more about a shared responsibility rather than just passing the buck?
Shared responsibility between?
The citizens and the state government?
Yeah. No, I absolutely, there are multiple levels of failure here and responsibility, if you. I mean, for one, we don't have the municipal, BBMP, the Brihat Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike, which is the chief municipal body to govern the city. It has not seen an election in 2 years. It's been run by a commissioner. Just imagine if the corporators had all been in their place, they would have been representing the voices of their wards more effectively, and we would have heard a more diversity of voices about the problems earlier on. This is a key problem, and so it's essentially, it's the government, the elected state government. The chief minister has the urban development ministry. They are calling the key decisions now. Yes, we can see how the problem has been in the making for a fairly long time. There was a report early in 2001 called the N.K. Patil report that spoke which the High Court endorsed. Very clearly said the encroachments were a problem and it had to be cleared in categorical terms.
Sure.
And it had a very nice roadmap for how to proceed. But it's been 20 years since no one seems to care about that report. And more recently, last year, 2021, the CAG issued a report on how the stormwater management of Bangalore has happened between 2013 and 2018. And it had a series of recommendations. So the problem is familiar.
So the problem is familiar. The recommendations have been made. One sec. I just apologize for interrupting, Professor Gaura. I want to take in a quick reaction from the BJP. Mohan Krishna of the BJP now joining us. Mohan Krishna, citizens are angry, activists are angry. Everybody is saying the same thing. The problem is not new. Today, Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai has come out and passed the buck saying all of this is happening because of the lack of work done by the Congress government. Okay, we'll ask them questions, but you've been in power for the state. What have you done to address and solve those issues?
Ridhima, the thing is that we have, as the Chief Minister has said, perfectly right, he has said in the context of the planning of the Bangalore. Right now the situation is, it is in 90 years for the first time we have got this kind of a rain. And now I would like to give citizens a kind of a relief for them that he has already approached ISRO and we are going to clear all the stormwater encroachments, that is Rastakalwe encroachments. And as per that, we are going to take the satellite pictures from the ISRO and we are going to work on that. Our people, government people, BBMP officials and everybody, including the MLAs and
But Mohan Krishna, we spoke yesterday and you gave me exactly the same answer, that the state government has contacted ISRO and you're going to work with satellite images. What the state government doesn't realize is that time is of the essence today. With each passing hour, citizens continue to bear the brunt. Today, we have a young life that is lost only because we're not able to contain the situation. So we cannot completely bank When the images will come from ISRO, you can work with that later. What about the immediate solutions to get some sort of relief? This is the IT hub at the end of the day that we're talking about, sir.
Look, Ridhima, the issue is in this kind of a rain, it was not expected. Bangalore has it. Even now it is so cloudy, we are worried. As I told you yesterday also, you are just worried about the people apathy. We are worried about getting back people. They have to get back to their houses, get back to their work.
Yeah.
And we have to give the immediate relief. Our NGOs, we have requested our NGOs, our RSS workers also, they are working day and night.
Sir, I'll just
They are
request you
also
to stay
helping
on
out.
with us. Let me take in a reaction from the Congress also. DK Shivkumar now joining us on the broadcast. Sir, good to have you on the broadcast with us. Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai and spokespersons of the BJP are saying today whatever happening in Bengaluru is simply because of the lack of work done by the previous Congress governments.
What there is the only job they can do is blaming others. They have a government, they have a double engine government. They should understand this IT corridor, Bangalore city, is a city which is feeding the country. It is feeding the country economically. 39% of the revenue is coming from the IT sector for the entire country. And they are not able to plan well for that. They are just 3 years down the line, they could have planned whatever they would have got. What is the need of letting rains are coming from last 3 years? It was in the northern Karnataka. Now it has come to the southern Karnataka. And we are suffering a lot.
But Mr. Shivkumar, while if you heard the conversation, one sec, Mr. Shivkumar, while you're right in saying that today the state government is of the BJP and they need to give the answers, but isn't it slightly rich of the Congress party also to come out and completely wash their hands away, considering the fact, one second sir, considering the fact that when you were in power, the situation was not very different.
I am telling you, Congress party has a vision. We have vision. They can't run the government. They can't run the administration. They could not do work only with the biggest corruption. They have made it not the IT capital. They have made it a corruption capital of this country. They could not do any infrastructure. They doesn't have any planning. Even on the Bangalore-Mysuru road also same thing happened. In the other parts also same thing happened. Without proper creating an infrastructure and a poor quality of infrastructure.
May I just come in for 10 seconds, please?
I don't want to.
May I just come in for 10 seconds, please?
Sir, DK Shivkumar, I'll just request you to stay on with us. Let the BJP respond and I'll come back to you.
They doesn't believe the people of Karnataka. They doesn't believe the people of Karnataka. They did not conduct an election. Only they are busy with collecting 40%, 50%, 60% commission. No other thing. You see what is going on in Karnataka and Bangalore.
Mohan Krishna respond that today the government is only concerned about their priorities. There is corruption that is rampant. Mohan Krishna.
I would like to come in for 10 seconds, Ridhima, please.
I'm just telling. Okay.
Ridhima, I would like to come in for 10 seconds, please.
Mohan Krishna, respond.
I would like to ask a simple question to Mr. DK Shivkumar, the Honorary KPCC President. Sir, you were in power in the beginning of 2018. What have you done, sir? What is the plan you have done? Please explain to the people.
What we have
please let me complete, sir. Let me complete. From 2015, you were there in the chair as a Congress government there. Why the master plan was not got it ready, sir, for Bangalore? Why the committee was not done, sir? Now we are doing everything and now you are blaming. You are talking about 40%. What is the 40%, sir? You have proof? Go to the Lokayukta. Go to the court. Go to the court and dismiss the government.
Now your MLAs are speaking. Your MLCs are speaking. You removed a chief minister.
Nobody is speaking. You are speaking.
Even all the ministers
are speaking. You don't have proof. Only on paper.
Okay.
Only for paper you are doing everything.
Sir, I request both my guests. Between this political war of words, we are failing to address the larger issue, which is what is going wrong. DK Shivkumar, I want to understand. Why is it that the older structure today is fine, but the newer structure continues to collapse, which means over the last 5 to 6 years or 10 years, something has gone drastically wrong.
They could not go for an election. They doesn't believe. They are running with the officers. Bureaucracy is running. CM doesn't know the value of Bangalore. Probably my young friend, I don't want too much comment on him. Poor fellow, he has come to debate his party. Defend his party, let him do it. I wish him best. But this government has killed Karnataka. The brand Bangalore, global Karnataka has been finished. We are waiting for an opportunity. People, I believe in the people of Karnataka. They will have on Bangalore. They will give us an opportunity. We will deliver for them. Our vision, we have a different
What are the
vision for
steps that
Bangalore.
you're already working with, D.K. Shivakumar? As I said, even if you come to power, don't come to power, the problem is not really changing. So what are the initiatives that you want to work with to try and contain this problem or find solutions?
See, some solution is simple. We have to see that we have a proper planning. This government could not, when works are going on, when you see that there is a heavy rain, there should have been a proper planning. You know, this type of seasons will come. It not comes every time. You should create how. Even in Bangalore, Mysore Road, your own TV showed us. So you should create a way for the water to go. You have not planned it well. That is what I would like to say. Why did this not happen earlier? Even rains have come earlier also.
Mohan Krishna, give citizens today who are listening to this broadcast, leave them the political rhetoric, give them real solutions. What is being done immediately to try and contain the situation? There is water in people's houses today. Tractors have to be used to evacuate people and pets. Boats are plying in the middle of the city. This is our IT hub. Is this the message that we're sending out for investors? Who would want to invest in a city like this? Tell me in terms of solutions, sir, what is your message and solution to citizens of Bengaluru today?
Ridhima, I would like to request to the citizens, just give us 2 days, let the rain recede, and we are going to take care of the stormwater encroachment issue. 693 we have identified properties. We are going to take care of that. And we will see that all the Raja Kaluways will be ready. Will make a way for the water to drain, and that will be taken care. And BBMP commissioner has already said on record that he is going to lay the new roads to the Bangalore. The roads will be laid, and we are going to take care. And apart from all this, already 300 crores have been released by the Chief Minister yesterday itself.
Okay.
And money is not a constraint for anything. And people are also there to work. We have a political will to take care of the issue very well. And we will fight it out, this menace.
Okay.
And we will give people relief very soon, very soon, very soon.
Okay.
It won't be like Panchvarshik Yojana, as I told you yesterday.
Okay, I appreciate you at least taking that accountability, sir. And I hope that you will stick to that word or the timeline that is being given to the citizens of Bengaluru, because the situation is only going from bad to worse. I appreciate Mohan Krishna as well as D.K. Shivakumar joining us here in the broadcast and our other guests as well. We're now shifting our focus to the other big story that we are tracking. Allegations, counter-allegations and flashpoints between the AAP and the BJP are refusing to die down. So after releasing a sting video yesterday, the BJP hit the streets once again in the national capital, protesting against the Aam Aadmi Party, demanding the removal of Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia. Meanwhile, the Enforcement Directorate is also conducting raids in connection to the alleged excise policy scam. Manish Sisodia, the Delhi Deputy Chief Minister, while reacting to the raids, said that like the CBI, the ED is also not going to find any proof of corruption. He's also accused the Modi government of silencing the AAP government with the help of central agencies. Sisodia further said that he's honest and he's not scared of any raids.
एक तरफ ईडी की रेड सुबह से हो रही है, दूसरी तरफ आज आप प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं, क्या कारण है, किस तरीके से देखा जाए?
देखिए, जब अरविंद केजरीवाल ने दिल्ली में नई एक्साइज पॉलिसी लागू की, हम उसी दिन से कह रहे हैं, आप विधानसभा का रिकॉर्ड उठा के देख लीजिए कि अरविंद केजरीवाल हमें हमारे एक सवाल का जवाब दे दो कि आपने शराब के ठेकेदारों का कमीशन 2% से बढ़ाकर 12% कर दिया। आपकी सरकार ने मास्टर प्लान का वायलेशन करके रिहायशी क्षेत्रों में 300 से ज्यादा शराब के ठेके खोले हैं। आपको ये एक्साइज पॉलिसी वापस लेनी पड़ेगी, नहीं तो हम अपने पद से त्यागपत्र देकर हम अपने घर चले जाएंगे। अब तो शराब के ठेकेदारों ने कह दिया कि जो 12% कमीशन हमें दिया गया, उसमें से 6% अरविंद केजरीवाल और मनीष सिसोदिया की जेब में गया है। अरविंद केजरीवाल, मनीष सिसोदिया को उनके पद से बर्खास्त करो और अरविंद केजरीवाल, आपको चीफ मिनिस्टर के पद से त्यागपत्र देना पड़ेगा। आज दो या कल दो, देना पड़ेगा।
पहले इन्होंने सीबीआई के छापे मारे, उसमें कुछ नहीं निकला। अब ईडी के छापे मार लेंगे, उसमें भी कुछ नहीं निकलेगा। पूरी कोशिश ये है कि बस किसी तरह से जो देश में शिक्षा का माहौल बना, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी काम कर रहे हैं, उसको रोक दिया जाए, उसको किसी तरह से आगे बढ़ने से रोका जाए। लेकिन ये रोक नहीं पाएंगे। ये सीबीआई यूज कर लें, ईडी यूज कर लें, हर चीज यूज कर लें, लेकिन शिक्षा के काम को रोक नहीं पाएंगे। ये हमारी गारंटी है। सीबीआई के लिए भी मेरी क्या तैयारी है? मेरे पास कुछ है नहीं। मैंने ईमानदारी से काम किया, मैंने स्कूल बनवाए, 4 स्कूलों के नक्शे और मिल जाएंगे उनको वहां से।
सब जगह गई ईडी, टेलीविजन चैनल्स को खबर दी कि मनीष जी के घर जाएंगे, मगर अंततः आखिरी में मुझे लगता है ईडी वालों के हाथ पैर ठंडे हो गए और उन्होंने कहा यहां जाने का मतलब है बेइज्जती कराना है, तो इनको तो छोड़ दो। तो अब छापे चाहे पूरी दुनिया में मार लें, ये बात तय हो गई कि सीबीआई और ईडी की तरफ से मनीष सिसोदिया जी को क्लीन चिट मिल गई है। ईडी ने मनीष जी के घर पे आज जो है कोई भी रेड नहीं मारी है, कोई भी छापा नहीं मारा।
Let me also now bring in my colleague Akash, who's been tracking all these developments for us. He's joining us from Zorbag, which is one of those locations which have been raided by the Enforcement Directorate. Akash, first talk to us and our viewers about how many locations were under the scanner of the ED and any more details that you're picking up of any sort of seizures that have been made as well.
Right. So, Ridhima, in total there are 38 locations. This is what we have learned, and these 38 locations are being searched by ED officials. Also talking about this particular location, so this is very important and crucial location because this belongs to Sameer Mahendru. Now Sameer Mahendru is the one who is very much named in the FIR that has been registered by CBI. Also it is very important because till now we were seeing only CBI investigating this particular case, which is about the excise policy of the national capital, and this policy was implemented in November 2021, and just a few days back it was rolled back and the old policy has been implemented. But as of now we are seeing not only the investigation which is conducted by both CBI and ED now, but also the political war of words between the parties, BJP and Aam Aadmi Party, because just a few minutes back we were hearing how Ramveer Bidhudi, who is the LOP in Delhi Legislative Assembly, was demanding an action, an action against Manish Sisodia, and also was demanding resignation. On the other hand, we have Aam Aadmi Party, which is saying that, Aam Aadmi Party, and in fact, Manish Sisodia has nothing to do with the kind of financial transaction that is being talked about. Also, talking about this particular investigation, so on the occasion of Janmashtami, we saw that how, searches were conducted at the premise of Manish Sisodia. In fact, his mobile phone was seized, and, some documents were taken from that particular place. Okay. And also we are learning that at this particular place, talking about this particular place, we have been told that, some technical teams, some forensic teams have been called in, and, they are collecting some sort of evidences, some sort of documents from this particular location. We don't know as to how much time will it take, but we are expecting that by 8 or 8:30 only, we can expect that the officials will be leaving from this particular place. It is close to 12 hours, Ridhima, because it all started at 6 or 6:30 in the morning, and now it's already 5:21, and ED officers are very much inside and are conducting these
so raids. Over 12 hours is what Akash is pointing out, and over 30 locations which are under the scanner of the ED. Akash, any more specific details that you're picking up as far as the money trail that the ED is looking into?
So it is Prevention of Money Laundering Act, onto which is taken into consideration by the ED Enforcement Directorate and we are learning that, as of now, there is no formal case that has been registered by ED. In fact, the same FIR which has been registered by CBI is being undertaken. In fact, the facts that have been mentioned in that particular FIR are being considered by the Enforcement Directorate and also, the forensic team and the technical team. It is a very crucial point, Ridhima, because, this particular search was started at 6:30 and around 2 or 2:30 we learned that the ED officers who were inside have called the technical team and forensic team, which means that you are collecting some sort of crucial evidences from inside, and that's the reason why you are calling in some technical people for that. Also, in total 38 locations are there. This is what we have learned. 38 locations are being searched by ED officials as of now.
Okay. Akash, let's talk about the political aspect. Allegations, counter-allegations still continue to fly thick as far as AAP and BJP are concerned. Today, the BJP once again protested and they're saying the AAP is not responding to specific allegations. They want the Delhi Deputy Chief Minister to be sacked. How is the Aam Aadmi Party responding?
Right. So, Ridhima, this is very interesting. From day one, Aam Aadmi Party is maintaining that, Aam Aadmi Party is an Imandar party and they have nothing to do with the kind of allegations. Also, talking about the minister, talking about Manish Sisodia, so he holds 19 portfolios in total. He is also the education minister, he is also the excise minister, and he is also the finance minister. He has, several other portfolios as well. And as far as Delhi's chief minister is concerned, so Delhi's chief minister is very much saying that they are working towards making India number one, making Delhi number one. But on the other hand, they are being harassed by the central agencies. And in fact, they are saying that this is vendetta politics, where central government is misusing central agencies. This was the main allegation. Also, talking about the political aspects. So yesterday we saw that how BJP put out one expose where it was claimed that the person who was very much involved in the kind of transactions, his father accepted on camera. It was alleged that his father accepted on camera.
Correct.
That yes,
so the BJP continues to say one point that there was a quid pro quo that was enjoyed by Aam Aadmi Party officials and it went up to the top leadership of the party. The AAP completely has dismissed it, saying this is just misuse of central agencies. The larger question is who's saying the truth and when will this actually end? Akash, thanks a lot for getting us all those details. We'll keep tracking those developments. But for now, we're slipping into a very short